What's up? What's up, family? What's up, fellas? Ladies. Hannibal. Back at it again, man. I want to speak on the Jalen Rose and his wife Molly situation. Boy, that is some backstabbing for you, ain't it? Stephen A. Smith, which I really don't dislike him. I mean, I agree with some things he said, some things I don't. The relationship between Jalen Rose and Stephen A. Smith, what I thought were pretty good friends over decades, years, and I thought they had some kind of respect and understanding as men. But also, when you become famous and either you're an entertainer, athlete, whatever, and you marry certain type of women that I believe a lot of these guys wouldn't get if they wasn't famous or wealthy, you run a chance in running into these situations, especially when you're married. From what I understand about the court system these days, adultery is really not prosecuted. So I wouldn't be surprised if she left with a portion of his income, which is baffling to me when she has been caught committing adultery. Because even if you're separated until you're fully documented divorce, it's still considered adultery. So if I was Jalen Rose, I would try to, if he was smart, if I was here, because these rumors ain't just came out. We, as the outside world, probably found out. If he was a smart man, he should have had some kind of service that was probably trying to follow her around so he can get documents and video photos that he can protect his wealth, so they can leave when he divorced her. She could leave, and he could leave, and he could leave with all his wealth, his properties, or whatever. But that's when a lot of times when your woman, your wife working in the workplace, corporate America, anyway, really, you're gonna have bosses, you're gonna have other men trying to shoot shots at your woman. And a lot of those women that want to elevate in their profession, sorry to say, I mean, they're going to use what they got to get what they want. I know it's a double standard, because if a man use what he got to get what he wants, it's called sexual harassment. But a woman can use what she got to elevate and get what she wants, and nobody say nothing about it. She's not the victim. Because, I mean, ain't no damn way in the world Stephen A. Smith took her from Jalen Rose just off of game alone. He had to promise her elevation, her job, some kind of move that her life will be better in her profession to deal with him. And Jalen Rose don't have that power in that arena. He don't have the power in that arena like Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith probably the most powerful man in that business of sports, talk, radio, television, all that stuff. Even though Jalen Rose's net worth is 2 times higher than Stephen A. Smith. He has more money than Stephen A. Smith by a lot. I mean, anybody, I see a lot of people talking about Stephen A. Smith make money. If you look at the net worth, Stephen A. Smith worth like 10 million, Jalen Rose worth like 50 million. And Jalen Rose ain't never been like no really flashy, just spending money without making money. Soon as he retired from he played like 20 years, man. As soon as he retired from the NBA, he was in television, radio. So, he makes money because he started his own school before before LeBron James did. So the man got money and he kept money. So Stephen A. Smith don't have more money than Jalen Rose to a lot of people that don't do any research. So it got to be about opportunity to elevate in the profession that she's in. And Stephen A. Smith has the keys. Which is dirty because, Stephen A. Smith and Jalen Rose said it themselves. They've been friends for over decades. Since Jalen Rose was playing in the NBA. So it's really a backstabbing situation to me that I look at it. Because if you're friends, your homies, it's certain things that is off limits to your friends and your homies. Your wife, ex-wife, kid's mother is off limits to your homeboy. That's just a universal code of manhood. But Stephen A. Smith look like a snake anyway. So but again, these are the things you got to worry about when you're a wealthy man and you're married to women that is from that ilk of dating famous men, wealthy men, because they gonna go to the next best thing. I don't know what was going on in their personal life as a married couple, but when you're rumored, if it's smoke, is fire. No matter what it is, if it's smoke, is fire. So to say that you couldn't wait till the divorce was finalized for all this stuff to come out, that means you've been doing it before you were separated. But that is my take on it. It's nothing new in that world, or with athletes and entertainers. Ain't nothing new because a lot of times they get with women that would never talk to them if they wasn't famous or wealthy. So you always run the risk of doing that. If I was famous or wealthy or athlete or something like that, somebody that name has cachet, it's hard for me to say I would take any female that I met in that world seriously. I probably would marry somebody I know for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people like Snoop Dogg, LeBron James, many other guys that married or date women that they came up with. They don't get famous and wealthy and meet somebody totally new that she don't even look like she date regular dudes. But that is my take on it. Hannibal Thoughts, Hannibal Burgess. Like, subscribe, share the page. I'll get back with you on another time. Stay up.